It's System Test 22 with Board 2, and as always, we have a lot of different fire alarm devices to show off and demonstrate. So let's pull this system, which has some very loud alarms. Here we go. What you just heard was a Wheelock 7002T horn strobe, obviously doing continuous with its iconic skipping sound, and it's a very loud alarm. We then have a Faraday mini horn doing slow whoop, and I'm pretty sure it's on high volume. We activated Zone 2, which in this test is a Firelight BG10L. So, neat stuff. Let's move on to this system, where I have a bit of a quieter alarm and two strobes. So let's activate it with the FCI MS2, which is one of my favorite pull stations. Yeah, it's a very quiet alarm. This is a System Sensor Spectral Alert Advanced Chime Strobe, and it's doing slow whoop with, well, it's set to low volume, so it's really quiet. And I have it on 75 candela for the strobe. We can go ahead and silence that. There it is. This is a 2-wire alarm, so it is not doing audible silence, but we have two other strobes. This is a Simplex 4904 remote strobe, and this is the horizontal version, or the sideways, because normally the strobes are like this, but I have this style, which is very interesting. I like it. And then we have an EST Integrity remote strobe. This is a wall mount strobe, so I guess it is a fail that I have it on the ceiling spot because it's not designed to be installed that way, but I just thought I'd be weird for this test. So let's go ahead and reset both of these pull stations. We will start off with the Firelight BG10L, which is an easy reset, just like that. And let's reset the FCI MS2. So let's reset this pull station also. There we go. Pull station is reset. And I need to grab my EST key to open up both of these panels and reset them. So that's the first panel. And now to the second panel. There we go. Okay, let's activate a different type of device, and I'm thinking we will test out this smoke detector. This is a System Sensor 1400 ionization smoke detector, and the way we will be activating it is with the test button, which is that small button in that hole that you need something like a small screwdriver or other small poking device. So you press and hold, and it will activate. You can tell that one was on Zone 3. And let's move back to this system. And how about we do another pull station? I'm thinking the Firelight BG12. Let's go ahead and silence the panel and silence the alarm. And we will set the system off again with one of these detectors. This is a System Sensor fixed temperature heat detector, which I do not want to set off because it's one-time use. But I have this interesting looking Simplex smoke detector. It's an older model and it's photoelectric. I don't think these were as common. I've only ever seen them in one building before, but they're definitely unique. I'm not sure what the model number is, and I was trying to look at the label earlier, but I couldn't see where the model is. But anyways, so we will be using smoke to activate this one. It does have a magnet test, but I don't have a magnet with me at the moment. So I have my smoke saber, smoke in a can, and is it fully extended? Okay, there it goes. And let's activate it. You can see that the red LED is on continuously, which means it's in alarm. Of course, the alarm's again. And when this detector blinks, that just means it is working and powered up. It will take a few minutes for this detector to air out, so we will leave it be and leave the system in silence, but come back to this one and reset it. This system has been reset, and I think we will go ahead and reset the BG12 pull station. If I can get the right key for it. I always have trouble finding the right key on my key ring, and I got the wrong key, of course. There we go, here's the right key, and reset. So I think this smoke detector should be aired out now. So I will get my key for this panel and press reset. Well, we only have 2 more devices to activate, and I think we will pull them both at the same time to have both systems be set off at the same time, even though I guarantee you will not be able to hear this chime strobe, but I still think it would be fun to have all of the strobes and horns go off at the same time. So we will pull this pull station and this pull station. This is an FCI B5, originally made by Kidda, and it's a very older pull station. I do like the appearance of it. And then next to it, we have another Firelight BG10, but it's not a BG10L. This is just a Firelight BG10, and the difference between the both of them is you might notice the BG10L has a key lock, while the BG10 does not. It has a hex key reset. And actually, I got this pull station out of a warehouse close to me, where I live, as it was being renovated, so this came out of a real system, which is neat. But anyways, let's go ahead and pull them both. Here we go. I could not hear that chime strobe at all, and I'm sure you didn't either. But we can go ahead and silence both systems. Now all that is left to do is reset these pull stations. So this FCI B5 takes a hex key, or Allen wrench, and there's this little screw back there that you unscrew, which releases this mechanism and opens up the pull station. If I can get it into the slot. There we go. There we go. Here's the inside. And actually you can tell it says Kidda Model B5. But FCI just rebranded them, which is interesting since they had this pull station, I think, at the time. But maybe not. And actually, just saying that, I just realized I have 2 FCI pull stations side by side, so that's interesting. To reset this pull station, you just insert the hex key and unscrew it. It takes a lot longer to reset compared to the version with the key lock, but I'm glad I have this pull station just because it's a different version of the BG10. So whenever it is unscrewed, well, I thought I had it, it will open up like that, which resets it. And here's the inside. And yeah, if you read that, these pull stations had a lot of problems because of the plastic on it. A lot of people would over tighten this screw, which would crack the plastic and break the pull station. And sometimes, if you aren't aware that you broke the pull station, it could just open up randomly and set off the fire alarm system, because this button has to be pressed in normally. So you close it up and you screw this back into place. And there we go, nice and snug, all reset. So that means we can reset both of these systems now. So press reset and come to this system and press reset. So that's all for system test 22 with demonstration board number 2. I had fun with this one. I hope you enjoyed watching, and that's all. Check out some of the other fire alarm videos I have on my channel, or maybe something else that you might like. And I'll see you in the next one.